Inside to Harper, defended by Watson. An outstanding defense by Kylie Watson that time. And the baseline J is there for Bransford, and she's got 3. That's a lost art, isn't it? We don't see a ton of the mid-range anymore in college hoops, do we?
We don't. We certainly don't. Off the bounce, off the pull-up.
Stephanie, what can Purdue do to be more efficient offensively? Is there a simple solution?
Well, they got to find a way to get out in transition, and there's Hannah Hidalgo continuing to cause problems.
The recruiting efforts have been outstanding since taking over. Still 7-0. Purdue yet to crack the scoring column. Up and in, and the bounce by Maddy Westbeld, her second bucket. It's 9-0.
Hurt them in the games that they've lost this season. But I like the execution by Notre Dame, finding where the mismatch is, allowing their team to go to work. Maddy Westbeld, she can play it on the post, she can initiate the break.
How good
has Nat Marshall been?
Oh, sweet jumper in the mid-range there for Abby Ellis. Of course, you won a national championship at Purdue just 2 years before that game was played. You mentioned you were in the building. What's it like to play for a national championship, win one, and then watch your team just 2 years later? Another bucket. That's a 3 by Terry. Yeah, special moment for anyone from the States. Quickly ahead, and a layup no by Ellis. The putback, yes. So after the basket by Madison Layton. Purdue back to work. Tested jumper, no. That was a quick trigger by Ellis. Here comes Hidalgo. Off the screen, weaving her way through traffic and the bounce.
Game to go along with 5 rebounds and 3 steals. You know, she's just been able to do exactly what she wants with the ball in her hands.
When to take her foot off the gas, so to speak.
She's got a lot of those things that you just can't teach. She's got the intangibles, understanding the pace. Again, right there, attacking the big rim, finishing in traffic, playing terrific in the 2-man game, making the right read about her and Olivia Miles as well, as they come in with this confidence, with this swag. And in the absence, as Purdue gets another 2, in the absence of having an Olivia Miles.
Notre Dame South Carolina rematch looked like maybe later this year with the Fighting Irish at full strength. Hidalgo having a full season under her belt. I think that would be something to watch. DeWolf from downtown.
Seeing the growth, the ability to respond on the road against Tennessee in a game without Sonia Citron. But that young lady right there, Hannah Hidalgo, is one of the reasons why.
Hidalgo living up to the hype once again.
No doubt about it. She's getting in the paint. It's how to finish.
Shot clock is off. Ellis penetrating off glass. Evaluate the job that she's done and what's still in front of her in that position.
No, I think she's done a really good job of getting talented players, in-state players, keeping them there, which is something that Purdue had done traditionally. You know, as DeWolf knocks down another 3. Right, she's just playing incredible basketball. I mean, she's shooting nearly 50% from the 3-point line, looks stronger, looks healthy. Needs to be played, and both of these coaches really recognizing that. Neil Ivey said she was trying to get this on the schedule while her son Jaden was at Purdue playing for the Boilermakers.
You can only imagine the firepower this team will have when both of those players regain their health. We haven't seen Olivia Miles since last February.
But the Boilermakers really struggling.
Yeah, struggling to score. Stevenson bottled up. That's a jump ball. Wolf has had the hot hand. Feed it inside to Westbeld. Strong left-handed finish. Notre Dame's defense persistently outstanding. How about that look? Inside to Marshall. Out bench, Stephanie. How about this last sequence?
Well, this is a terrific catch and gather by DeWolf.
Off the screen, mid-range, all nets. Westbeld. Off the bounce, up and under for Harper, and it'll stay on this end with 18 to shoot. For a clean look so far.
Well, they have yet to make a field goal in the second quarter. This Irish defense making everything difficult.
Play like a first-year player, like a freshman, and it just has a larger sense of self-awareness and her importance coming into this program and what she's responsible for.
And Roy, there's a difference in players who play the game and players.
Fighting Irish try to win their 8th game. Up and under, and a beautiful spin to English off the glass.
Get retaped. Tighten it up a little bit.
Off the fake on the pass. Marshall gets it back up and in.
4-7 of 9. She's made her presence known offensively, defensively. I love how aggressive she's been. Watching the emergence of Nat Marshall in these last 4 or 5 ball games and the confidence that she's playing with. You know, it brings a smile to my face, so I know it brings a smile to Niele Ivy's face.
I mean, she's doing it on both ends of the court in transition. Westbeld has 12. Speaking of that number, a dozen for 21 in white. Another steal. Hidalgo. Marshall.
But each time for Purdue, each time they're catching, it's a hold. It's a hold. It might be a little bit 1 or 2 dribbles too many. That ball's got to move. But also, I think the growth process for this Purdue team is really learning how to get that ball moving a little bit quicker offensively to try to make your life easier.
Liz.
She makes it look that way, doesn't she? The ability to again initiate.
For Hidalgo. It's number 6. The crossover, the mid-range. Hidalgo tracks down another board. Looking for another time. Inside, yes.
We might want to get that watch up there.
Stars are shining brightly for the Fighting Irish, Stephanie.
Head up in transition, finds the Wolf. In the ACC is NC State. You know, what they've been able to do with as many players as they've lost, and you know, the emergence of Sanaya Rivers and Isaiah James, players who had been role players.
Purdue back to work on offense.
Just to see the spacing for Purdue is not there. Hidalgo gets another steal out in transition.
Hidalgo, the rebound, that's number 8. Well, Stephanie, we have put the Wolf inside. Brilliant dime there.
And when you have a player who's a point guard, who is a terrific defensive rebounder like Hannah Hidalgo.
Return of South Carolina, Elizabeth Kitley at Virginia Tech. Hannah Hidalgo writing her name in this impressive book this year.
If you do get these players back, how quickly can you get them integrated? Are they practicing over break when you've got some time to really focus on that, or are you having to do it in live game action?
Notre Dame in the midst of an 18-2 run, make it 18-4. Stevenson inside.
You were able to see defensively, we didn't put any pressure on Notre Dame. We let them really pass the ball wherever they wanted to, get whatever they wanted. Couldn't disrupt in any way. And offensively, just the pace with which the ball moves. Easy to defend when the ball gets stuck in people's hands.
Hidalgo, her 9th rebound, her 20th and 21st points. And another turnover.
Time management, clock management, taking care of the ball.
Good look inside, the putback up and in on the reverse by Nat Marshall.
Missed opportunities for Hidalgo to get those assists. Nat Marshall on that one, and the previous play, KK Bransford couldn't corral it.
Really another steal for Notre Dame. Open look, McKenna Layden for 3. First points for McKenna. Notre Dame back on offense. Here's Nat Marshall from 16. And the rebound up and in. Obinba. Well, DeWolf has almost had a steal in each of the last 3 possessions. Came up just short again. Layden somehow kept her feet on the ground. Lays it up and in off the... Stevenson, no. Westbeld clears the rebound. And ahead, another time drop. That is number 8. Already with a double-double for Maddy Westbeld, 16 and 11. Inside Hidalgo. The step back, Reynolds gets the bounce. Never forget being in South Bend back in 2018 for the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. Hannah Hidalgo show did not disappoint. Purdue will go back to the drawing board. Boilermakers will now be 6-5. They get set for the heart of conference play in January. And Katie Geralds will meet at midcourt as this one comes to a close. 76-39 the final. And